What's a problem of yours that would be solved if someone just gave you $5,000? Being unable to go camping with friends this summer because my partner needs our one car for work on the weekends. Actually, $2,000 would be plenty for a little beater adventure mobile, and I could use the rest to pay down debt. The IRS off my ass for failing to file my taxes properly cause it was my first time. A $5,000 mistake. For the first time in a long time, don't have any major problems that could be solved with $5,000. Thank you for getting me to stop and appreciate this. I'd be able to pay off 10% of my student loan. Woohoo. It wouldn't solve, but it would take a significant weight off my kids' school fees. Kidney failure. I'd move away from my toxic family and start somewhere new. Buy a new smoker and buy more barbecue supplies. And maybe build a panic room for when my wife finds out how I spent $5,000 on more barbecue stuff. $5,000 would get a one step closer to never talking to my ex again. Damn, only a few years ago I would have had a bunch of answers to this question. But right now I got nothing. I have been taking my newfound financial security for granted. Thanks for the reality check. It could get me by until I can find a good job. Baby hospital bills. Apparently the act of continuing our species that we have done forever is really expensive even with insurance. My front tooth is fucked up, but I can't go back to the dentist because I haven't finished paying off my bill from the last time I went to the dentist. It's one of my front teeth and I know I'm going to be self-conscious about it when school starts and my students see it. Honestly, I wonder what my insurance is even for. I could buy my college-age daughter a good car without overthinking or shopping for days or weeks. I'd get some therapy. Trying to find someone with open sliding scale spots is tough. Might need to get $5,000. New water heater. Fix my severely cracked windshield. Fix the front bumper on my car that's been messed up since a month after I bought it. It was hit overnight by someone who decided not to stick around. My kids' school supplies and new school clothes. Finish the bathroom in the basement. Fill in the gaping hole in my basement that a pipe needed to be replaced. That would about knock $5,000 out, I think. Quite a few probs solved though. With $5,000 I could finish remodeling this damn house, sell it for what I want, and get out from under this mortgage. At this point, I'd probably suck my grandpa's dick to get this house finished and sold. I'd use it to cover about 95% of the out-of-pocket cost on reconstructive dental work I need to. Smile for the first time ever. A car. Single parent. Special needs child. Pretty much zero money. I couldn't even afford a fishing license, so my son and I wouldn't be trapped in my house until Reddit helped me. So beyond grateful for that. Getting a car would allow me transportation so I can work part-time next month when my son starts school again. And I think $5,000 would be enough to get me a car to last a few years until I get more financially stable. I could help my girlfriend not lose her kid to her asshole baby daddy. I'd be able to relax a little bit and not be terrified of losing my job. Pay off my mom's car note. College is withholding my transcripts until I pay $3,000. Moving home. I need a lot of adaptations to any property I live in. And this would help me get much closer to being independent. Articulation, speech issues. I looked into a coach but they are really pricey. I would buy all of my students' supplies for my class and take them on a great field trip. Dad is dying of cancer. would allow me to take my family of 5 to fly to see them for a week, including hotel and rental car. We've seen each other once in 5 years and he has less than 6 months to live. Kids have also never met my grandma and most of my family, including siblings that live there. Nice try, Andrew Yang. I could pay off my business credit card and stop deluding myself that I can actually make it work. Take my dog to the vet. Just got home from work, and my dog is super sick. Has been having accidents in the house for the last couple days. Now he's super lethargic and shaking, and his regular vet closed like half an hour ago. So, yeah, taking his little furry ass to the rather expensive petter, combined with an unexpected bonus literally unheard of with my company before now. It would pay off a loan of mine, freeing up $300 per month to pay off the rest of my debts, allowing me to be debt-free in roughly a year. Just freeing up that $300 per month would give me a shit ton of breathing room this year. Most of my debt, and I could finally get a plumber to fix the toilet and shower. Edit. Whoa, that blew up. Just to respond to the multiple comments at once asking what I've tried and if it's roots. I've tried homemade cleaners with baking soda and vinegar and all. Store-bought drain cleaner, industrial drain cleaner, a large plunger, and a home drain snake. I don't think we can quite reach where the blockage is with what we have. The people living here before us clogged the drains rather deliberately in the shower and sinks. We did have a guy come out. He plunged it, but he didn't fix it. Obviously took the money though. I believe the blockage is still within the plumbing for the house, and not related to roots, as the toilet is just broken, not blocked. And our kitchen sink, which is the final drain on the line as far as I can tell, still runs. As does the downstairs shower drain. But everything which would drain before that backs up. That's actually part of the reason I am somewhat scared to try and mess with it further myself instead of calling a plumber, because I don't want to push it further down and cause the 2 working drains to block up too. Edit. I am trying to get to all the replies and questions. I am in QLD just south of Brisbane, in Logan, for the localer askers who know where that is. Well, I super appreciate any suggestions anyone has for plumbers, and I will write them down because I support quality local work when I can. I really don't have spare money right now to pay people. I wouldn't let the issue drag if I could currently spare the few hundred or whatever it will be for a plumber. That money went to the last dodgy guy, unfortunately, and that complaint is still in the hands of the relevant bodies. A hearing aid. Years in the Navy destroyed my hearing. Even insurance doesn't cover hearing aids in the US. My husband lost his job. Shit went downhill for a while. Both our cars needed repairs. Eventually both were scrapped, but we just ate through our savings. Husband has a new job now. It is a 2-hour drive away. He commutes for 4 hours a day, wasting $900 a month in gas. Because we have little savings left, and we are spending so much money on travel, we can't afford a down payment on a house closer to his work. The rental market there is non-existent. $5,000 could put our family in a new house, and my husband could be home for dinner with his kids again. I would pay the IRS. The final link to my ex-wife. I could visit my mom and stepdad in Houston. I would finally be debt-free for the first time in my life. Don't pay for college with a credit card. I had to buy a plane ticket today for my dad to go out of the country tomorrow because my grandma is in really bad shape. Buying next-day flights for halfway around the world is really expensive. $5,000 would fix the horrible job the previous owners of my house did renovating it. Medical bills for my miscarriage. Over $3,000 for my OB appointments, misoprostol, and ultimately my DNC. Being able to buy a car. get more business, be more independent, and travel further for infinite adventures. Literally nothing. I fucked up so bad. $5,000 wouldn't make an ounce of difference. Last month me and my neighbor got in a big argument and I ended up throwing a brick throughout his car windshield, and he says unless I pay him $5,000 to fix it, he's gonna tell the whole neighborhood what I did, and then I won't be invited to the big neighborhood picnic at the end of summer. I can't go back to college until I pay the $4,500 I owe the university because I had to drop out of a semester. My car broke down. I had no way to get 40 minutes away. Had to get a new job and everything. I am a semester away from finishing my degree. Buying my insulin. $2.273 for a 3-month supply. Insurance restarts next month and I have to meet my deductible. Then I pay %20 of that. That's just my insulin, not test strips or pump supplies. Makes me wonder if it's worth it to stay alive at times. My debt to this hooker. The remainder of my student loan would be nearly paid off. I would be able to afford 4 years of parking at my university. Yay. Me not being able to see shit because my current income isn't enough to buy new glasses. Managed to move out of an abusive parent's house twice now. Am sleeping on a mattress and the only furniture I have is the desk I managed to grab for free. Plan to continue going to school and finish that, so money is scarce. Buying furniture, decent clothes and other living basics would be immediately solved with $5,000. I'd be able to get my meds. Hire someone to paint the house. I can't do stuff like that anymore because my legs are messed up. Edit. Wow. Thanks for all the offers. It warms my heart that there are so many good people out there. I don't know if it'll actually get done, but thank you. It would probably make all of my problems worse as I would have less motivation to fix them. Medical debt. I'm fully insured. Went to my PCP who said I was too sick to treat there and to go to the ER. I did. I'm better. My portion for 5 hours and tests? $3,600. I'd use the rest to pay off my car less than $1,800, or a real vacation that includes a hotel with a pool, or an iPad, or my kids' school clothes shopping, or new flooring, or a new couch, or OMG, it's endless. I'm at the stage of life where $5,000 is tough to come up with, but getting $5,000 won't put a dent in my debts. I'd be able to take maternity leave almost worry-free. Alright, that's gonna do it for this video. Be sure to hit that like button. Remember to leave a comment. Hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, remember to hit that little bell icon. Thanks for watching.